Work with the small businesses, or majority of when women start having their own business, and they always are showing up a couple of wounds, which is one of them is visibility wound, one of them is imposter, the wounds that it comes up so often. And individually we all have got them, I would say the word lodged differently, but majority is what we encountered this in the childhood. An imposter usually is always like this. And one particular lady now, what I have got, she's getting testimonials on her Google reviews for her work without even asking. Why? What did we change? What belief and identity had to change in her? Yeah, first of all, is all the voices, what she's learned from her parents and environment, and especially she has super narcissistic boss, yeah, in one particular clinic, and the other one she doesn't have it, but in one, and actually in a couple of it beforehand she did. And when we have that, she had to heal something within herself, and that is almost like a wound of not good enough, yeah, imposter. Yeah, am I smart enough? Am I knowledgeable enough that I can actually do what I had and encounter the training and studied for? Yeah, so therefore, and she had to have a boundaries in the last one. So she had to work through it. And once when she did, and once she started seeing herself as being complete and not broken, what I call it, becoming her is evolving journey. Yeah, you usually come and see me and you say to me, "Yella, I'm broken." And I'm like, "You're not broken, because if you were broken, we would be in a hospital putting up a cast on you." Yeah, sometimes things become, I would say, painful, or so much showing you things in a mirror, yeah, in a mirror in life, because for you to see, because maybe you're people pleaser, maybe you are like, I will try, but sometimes it's about, hey, I need to have a boundary. And it's healthy to have a boundary. It's healthy to say no to. Or perhaps you have got, toxic sibling, toxic people around you, and it's healthy to say absolutely no to them, and to the clients where they're draining you too. Yeah. So going back onto the imposter, when you say to me, I believe I am not good enough, and I said, is this your belief? Or is this what the environment put on you? I'll give you some of the examples which comes up that I usually see. And the Spirit delivers these messages while you're in the sessions with me. This is just a general thing, yeah? And if it applies to you, and if it resonates with you, take what resonates, and what it doesn't resonate with you. That doesn't mean that it's not right. It's just, remember, this is a general video for a generalization consciousness of the people, yeah? I'm not good enough because maybe your father said to you, you have to study, you have to do this, you have to do that. If you don't have a paper, like a degree, master's, PhD, you're not good enough, yeah? So somebody told you that, something like this, similar to it, in your childhood. And then therefore it's like, I have to study, I have to study, I have to study, I have to study. And then you feel like you're procrastinating because you're waiting for invitation. You're waiting for the doors to appear. And this is where I will teach you. We create the doors. We create the path. Not that you are proving energy, especially for females. To be in a proving energy is very much, like I will say, if we're going to the proving from lack or scarcity, to me, straight away, it's wounded. It's not truest form of who you are, yeah? If it's in the truest form of who you are, that's a different story, yeah? But when you have to prove something, that means there is somewhere alongside in that energy of lack of something. So don't go into the proving, just be you. And I say this in a point of, more you are true to yourself, more you're authentic yourself, not copying anyone, because what works for someone else, their content, their socials, that's for them. You need to do what feels right to you. Yeah, it feels right to you. that it's your truth, absolutely your truth. From a nursing point of view, I will tell you this, when I was assisting different surgeons, yeah, as much as it's, let's go say, the same title of the surgery, but if they're left-handed, they have different tools. They're right-handed, they have different tools. They do things slightly different, yeah? That doesn't mean that they're wrong, but they just prefer that method. The end result is the surgery is complete. Whatever we had to do, like it's done, yeah? So I wanted that you see the same thing for yourself. You are unique, and at the moment I've got a beautiful bird onto the fence while she's sitting here, and it's a wren, so it's like coming along. So here you go, spiritually is being here. Again, I'll just say this, those things happen, and this is a live video, yeah? So being imposter, who told you that? Write it down. Who told you the story? Is it true? It's not. The environment told you. Environment told you. So I want you to see it is that you flip the scenario, that you flip the context, and then you flip it. You have the power to believe in what you choose to believe right now. If you're an imposter or if you're not. So what did I do with that, with this particular client? Well, she had a session a couple of days ago. And she said to me, she was like, Yelena, now finally I'm getting testimonials without asking them. And it's just incredible. And she is getting more and more validations. But I was teaching her always, don't seek for validations, become your own validation. And then the world will follow. And she exactly followed on that. And then the validations in a way of testimonials started happening for her. But remember this, when we are going into it, like, I have to prove it, I have to prove it, that means that there is something lacking. And people are not going to come and be with you if it's lacking. They're going to come be with you when they feel purest with you. But again, not everyone is on the same vibration as you. So I want you to remember this. Don't focus on lack, focus on yourself. And there is plenty of room from everyone. You don't have to have all the people of the world, because can you actually, let's go say, service or give yourself to everyone? I certainly can't in my work. That's absolutely impossible. So again, there is plenty for everyone. So I want you to remember that. So if you're running your own business and if you're getting so scared, well, you need to first of all is calm yourself, trust yourself that whatever you are doing or whatever the reason why you started off your own business is what you love and what you want to give to the world and to be of the service, even if the world doesn't understand you. Yeah. So keep going, believing in yourself, and enjoy this human experience. And the people who are around you, you can always change it. Your business is going to grow. Your people will find you. And believe in yourself completely. And don't give up, because they are coming. They're absolutely coming. And I can give you part of my story, because I don't want to make it up a long video. When I was working in a clinic in Australia, yeah, and people follow me from one clinic to the other clinic. And then when I started working for myself due to the divorce, and it's been over 10 years from that, I want you to know this. People follow when they are, I would say, toward the feeling you, that they know you, that they just vibrate with you, you know, on the same frequency as you. Did people understand in the beginning who I am at all? Not at all. Absolutely not. But I had an amazing grandfather who told me and taught me so many things. He died before I was 15. And every time I talk about him, I always tear up. Yeah. So, and one thing is so important, and this is what I do with my children, guiding them and teaching them. Yeah. Is life going to give them a little bit more challenging things that it's going to shake them up a bit? Yes. But I always taught them, believe in yourself no matter what. So you need to just believe in yourself no matter what. Even if the Google reviews don't recognize you, if people don't see you, you just be yourself. It doesn't matter how unique and different you are and what you do. And I'm going to focus just for the work. And the same thing happened for me for my work. And then people started copying things, what I was teaching, and that's why I was so reluctant, so much with the YouTube, because people would be copying and then they write down that on their post, or the words becoming her, limited to limitless words. There's so many people who are copying the programs and calling it exactly the same. But you need to step into your uniqueness and not to worry about it, because it's like they can't copy who you are, and you need to become unique at your work. And how do we become unique? Which means you being authentic yourself, no matter what. Absolutely no matter what. I've got on the left hand side a handful of people who helped me away there from a day one, and I've got on the right hand side a million and more people who didn't believe. They were so afraid of it, who I am and who am I going to become and what is going to happen. But I will say this to you is, believe, even if you have a small handful of people, pay the mentor, pay someone to help you, to guide you through, and to never give up and see things in you which you can't see in yourself. And that's one thing what the clients always said to me is like, you seen things in us but we couldn't see for ourselves. And I can absolutely see it. And again, I will say this in a normal, like, we're not talking about toxic narcissistic, we're talking about the normal people, when there is belief, guidance, and yes, they feel that they're broken, that they need fixing, but then they come out of it and then they go like, I want to just go from moments to movements to evolving and to becoming that limitless. And limitless means, for me, the word limitless means this, means doesn't matter if the life curveballs comes in. It really doesn't matter. We learn to surf the wave. Yeah, we learn to surf the wave. So, because it's inevitable in life, is going to give you curveballs. But when we develop our internal muscles and core muscles, but they're the belief core muscles, that you'll be like a cat landing on your feet, 9 lives, you'll be fine. Doesn't matter what happens, you're going to find your feet. Even though, like, it can feel, if you're going through divorce or something like that, where it's like shattering everything, and maybe it's shattering everything because it wasn't right for you for the next level. And that's okay, but you don't give up. When even if people come up and say to you, let's go say, for me, they said, you're a single mother, from now on, it's struggle, no holidays, it's going to be hard and difficult. And that's it for the rest of your life, that it's going to be like that. I couldn't believe into it. But I didn't believe into it because it was like, I get to choose what it's going to be. And I get to choose what I'm going to believe into it. Why did they say that? Because they were so afraid of it, where I can potentially go, who I can be. But on the end of the day, you get to choose what you value. Do you value the car? Do you value the holiday? Do you value buying what I bought it now as a pizza oven or whatever? Like, do you get me? So you get to choose where you're going to invest the money. And what are you going to do? But they were just afraid because where they are, they're not moving forward. So therefore, they have to anchor you in a hardship because they've got a heart. But I will say to you, most people, when they talk about a hardship, do they have got a heart or do they not have got a heart? Or is their perception off? And there is other people who are not having even a clean water to drink today. They don't even have a mattress that they get to sleep on, clean mattress, clean bed sheets, or anything like that. So there is just a perspective. So I need you today to look at your life and go like, I get to choose what I'm believing into it. I get to choose what is going to be my story. your story. Yeah, you get to choose. So I want to give you that for today and for this beautiful day. In Australia it's autumn, and at the moment it's just absolutely gorgeous day. So enjoy this. And even that it's maybe autumn and in Northern Hemisphere it's springtime, you have got time to contemplate and change your life, and don't give up on yourself. Absolutely don't give up on yourself. And if my story inspires you, that you don't give up. And there is many more stories what I've got in my life where it was so easy to kind of give up, but I didn't give up. And I'm glad I didn't give up, because look what I bring to the world through my work and through my children. And I believe in you. I believe in you. And I'll say that again. I believe in you. Everything is possible and the limit doesn't exist.